Foster parrots and the idea of starting a parrot rescue was born over 20 years ago. At first, the rescue effort and as many as 300 parrots were packed into my house. From the beginning, we were aware of a couple of very sad facts, that these were intelligent creatures who were born with wings, and yet they were living lives in people's homes at best, in cages at worst. With clipped wings, they weren't even allowed to fly. The two birds you see now are pretty. They look friendly, and most people who see them would think, "How beautiful! I'd really like to get one of those." But few of the people who do buy a parrot actually think about the future, the long-term future, 50, 60, or even 100 years into the future. I'm 100% certain that if any of us tried to see that far into the future, none of us would be able to foretell the many changes that would happen to us all. Foster Parrots was very lucky to have a great supporter who donated the money we needed to purchase the 15 acres of land and the buildings where our sanctuary now lives. Now, with a population of nearly 600 birds, we are lucky to have a place these birds can call home. The real problem is that we get as many as 20 phone calls and emails every week from people looking for a place their birds can live out the next 30, 40, 75, or even 100 years of their lives. None of these people imagine that they would lose their job, move to an apartment or condo where birds aren't allowed. None of them imagine that they or someone in their family would come down with an illness that required them to get rid of their parrot. The lucky birds that do get into foster parrots get to do something few pet birds do. They get to live in aviaries with other birds, and they get to fly. Now, with what seems like endless rows and rows of aviaries, we have to make certain of two things. One, that all these birds live a good quality of life with the best conditions we can provide. And two, that we act as an educational resource for people thinking of buying or adopting a parrot so that they look before they leap and so that they have a reasonable expectation of what it takes to care for a parrot and what their responsibility is for the next 30 or 40 years. Will they be able to put up with the mess, the noise, even the danger of keeping an intelligent wild animal in their home? Foster Parrots has always stood in opposition to the keeping of parrots as pets, and deep down in our hearts, we knew that they belonged in the forest, where they could live their lives naturally as animals with wings and free. One claim by people who breed parrots has been that without the pet trade and the parrot breeders, parrots would someday become extinct, and that the efforts of the parrot breeding community would be the only place our grandchildren would be able to see a parrot. Foster Parrots has always thought that this was a very silly argument, and that only through efforts to save parrots in the wild and their habitats would parrots be saved for future generations. Foster Parrots has been very fortunate. We have wonderful supporters who have helped us buy the property where our sanctuary is located. We have wonderful people who help us care for all of the parrots in our care. And we were lucky indeed when we got the chance to visit Guyana and to see parrots in the wild. How beautiful it is to see a noble macaw eating a starfruit. Or a family of macaws flying to their evening roost. It is here that parrots truly thrive and where they belong. Here in Guyana, we found not only a beautiful, pristine forest, we met the amazing Amerindian Makushi people. People who love their culture, love their forests, and the animals who live there. The Makushi live off the land. They have a deep respect for the forest, and they are still in touch with their heritage. Here, you not only grow and produce your own food, you make the tools to produce, process, and cook it, too. It was in the village of Nappy that Foster Parrots decided it could do something to help the Makushi people take the steps forward to build a future of conservation and ecotourism. It was here in the village of Nappy that Foster Parrots decided it could do something to help the Makushi people. Help them take the steps forward to build a future of conservation, ecotourism, and it was here that Foster Parrots helped the village build one of the very first eco-lodges in all of Guyana. It was also in Nappy that the first Roots and Shoots group in South America was started.
To show teachers, counselors, fellow students, and visitors from Foster Parrots a good afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon.
It is a wonderful pleasure to be given this opportunity of welcoming our visitors and friends to our school, who like us share common interest in nature around us. A special welcome to Mr. Mark Johnson and Miss Karen, who have been assisting our environmental club in many different ways and sharing ideas to the school and community. To all other visitors and friends, I do wish you a hearty welcome, and I do hope that you enjoy the rest of the afternoon here with us. Once again, welcome.
Mark, we welcome you. Karen, we welcome you. Visitors, we welcome you. We welcome everyone. Mark, we welcome you. Karen, we welcome you. Visitors, we welcome you. We welcome everyone. Rebandu, Uri anak kasena. Rebandu, Uri anak kasena. Rebandu, Uri anak kasena. Rebandu, Uri anak kasena. This morning we are here to spend time with our friends, where we can share and support each other about the care of our environment. As young people of this community, we are happy to be part of a worldwide organization known as Roots and Shoots, whose common goal is to take care of nature around us. There is so much we can do to protect our plants and animals in this fast-paced, moving technological world. We are greatly motivated when others around the world can do the same with us. We will continue to do the best we can in protecting our forests and animals we protect.
And now we have a poem declamed by the babies of our school, the grade ones. They are the youngest children in the school. So welcome the grade ones on the stage.
Poem is entitled Say Kanukus. Oh Kanukus, the home of many biodiversity. My Kanukus, I will show you what I am. I love you and serve you as our forefathers did many years ago. And be loyal to you until the day I die. Until the day I die.
Give them
My poem is entitled In the Valley of Nappy. Way down in the valley of Nappy, there you will see the great canopy range. The harpy eagle looks very majestic up in its perch in the silk cotton tree. The KYCC of this village of Nappy decide to work towards this noble goal, to have this great eagle of ours protected, to attract the world to this canopy land. Nappy village need much in terms of foreign exchange to help to see it develop and grow. Can tourism do it? Yes, tourism can do it. The harpy must be there for